From tents that are ridiculously strong to ones that are incredibly easy to set up and more. Join me as I reveal to you 10 of the most impressive tents in the world here on Tech Area. Number 10. Quechua T6.3 XL.
It's about $150. For this money, the owner gets a full living space designed for as many as 6 people.
When you think about tents as a whole, one of the things that many note is that they aren't the most comfortable of things when you have many people in them. There's barely room to move, and you usually have to sleep right next to one another in order to fit inside. But with the Quechua T6.3 XL, that's no longer the case at all. You see, this tent is one that weighs very little and yet not only can fit over 6 people, but it has a common area for you to chat and even stand in, and has 3 bedrooms for people to sleep in without being right next to each other. Thus, this is the perfect tent for a large family, and it only costs about $150. Number 9. Crua Modus.
When camping. Luckily, the Crua Modus is here to save the day. It's a whole sleeping system.
When you find yourself with a Crua Modus tent, you'll find that you have much more than a tent. You have something truly versatile in more ways than you can think of. First and foremost, yes, it is a tent, one that doesn't just give you a nice space for a single person to sleep in, but a place that can be formed to make it so heat doesn't escape, or so you can experience the outdoor breeze while also being protected by a mosquito net. But if you're wanting to do more, then you only have to go and do is shift it around and you'll be able to convert it into an awning, a windbreaker so you can just lie on the grass and enjoy nature, or you can even turn it into a hammock. This means no matter what you do on your adventure in the outdoors, you'll have plenty of options. Number 8. Nestea. While camping is seen as one of the true ways to experience nature, there are some who are hesitant about camping out on the ground where bugs and other things can get to you so easily. A way around this is to have a tent on the roof of your vehicle, and Nestea is one such example of this. This is a simple and convenient tent that can literally be attached to the roof of your car and set up rather easily. Plus, it'll fit 2 people quite comfortably. But it's more than just a tent. It'll allow you to see what's around you via 360-degree panoramic windows, special slot to let you view the night sky when you're lying down, and more. Number 7. Hammock.
The person can rest inside the tent in the open, swinging in the built-in hammock. The hammock can also be used separately.
Not unlike tents, a hammock is a device that people love to use in the outdoors. But a very basic issue with this is that when you're on a hammock, you're exposed to the elements. So, one team decided to combine a hammock and a tent in a unique way to come up with the hammock. This device is a multifunctional piece that can be a basic tent, a basic hammock, or both at once. That's right, you can have the fun of being in a hammock while also being protected by the outside of the tent, all the while seeing through the flaps and such so you can experience nature. Number 6. Siesta 4.
The manufacturer added a special hole for a fan, so fresh, cool air is always circulating inside the tent.
Over time, tents have shown that while useful, they can have certain drawbacks, like how many tents are designed to keep warmth in. But in the early parts of the day can mean that they get really hot on the inside and thus very uncomfortable. Enter the Siesta 4, which is designed with a unique skin to keep people warm without raising the temperature above a certain limit. What's more, you can pay an extra $40 and install a fan in the tent, so you'll always have fresh air circulated in, further ensuring a perfect temperature. Number 5. Traft.
Can combine them into one. This must have been the question that the developers of Traft asked themselves at some point.
The concept of the Traft is truly simple. The creators wanted to give outdoor adventurers the chance to go and have a tent while also having a raft kayak with them to go down rivers. Thus, the Traft was born so that it could do both. The raft in question is an inflatable device that won't take long to fill up, and the tent is there to set up when you're all done. It may seem overtly simple, but that's the best kind of invention right there, as that means that anyone can use it, and the simplicity lends to the safety itself. Number 4. Mollusk Nano 2.
Forever. The Mollusk Nano 2 is durable and reliable. The space inside is 9 square meters.
The Mollusk Nano 2 combines many special features that will be desirable for tent users. First and foremost, its circular design allows for much more space than a standard tent. So much so that 4 people could rest in it very easily. What's more, it had an articulated frame so that it can be adjusted to let the breeze and sunlight in if you're feeling stuffy. If that's not enough for you, the tent also has a solar panel that'll charge up in the daytime and let you have lights in your tent at night. Number 3. Quechua Arpenaz Family 5.2.
It consists of 2 sections of different sizes. 2 people can sleep in one section and 3 in the other.
Without a doubt, camping is something that many families love to do together, but finding a tent that can fit all of them reasonably is a bit hard. The Quechua Arpenaz Family 5.2 is the perfect tent for large families, as it's not just a tent, but a living space. It has 2 sections, one that can fit 2 people and one that can fit 3 once everything is taken down. What's more, the tent has plenty of additions that can make it feel more like an outdoor home, like slots for your personal items and more. Number 2. Nano Cure tent.
Made of nylon ripstop in the world. The tent is lightweight, waterproof, and made of durable material.
At times it may seem like tents are flimsy things that have no right being out in nature where holes can be poked in it all the time. Enter the Nano Cure tent. This is a tent that can repair itself with the lightest of touches should a hole be poked in it via a nail, a branch, animal, and more. All you have to do is remove the object poking the hole and then rub the hole and it'll heal itself right up. Granted, it's not meant to work for large holes or slashes, but these repairs are welcome in a wilderness setting that can be unpredictable. Number 1. Flying tent.
For example, the flying tent can be a hammock, protected from insects, a tent, and a raincoat.
The flying tent is another device that is meant to not just be a tent, but a hammock, and both at the same time. In fact, it has a third function in that you can wear it like a raincoat. The flying tent is able to have itself be up on the ground in standard tent form, or you can make a hammock that'll protect you as you lie in it. Or you can set up the tent between 2 trees and literally float off the ground. Either way, the flying tent is perfect for your needs. Thanks for watching. What do you think of these tents that are incredibly impressive in one form or another? Which of these tents do you think you'll try out for yourselves? Do you know another tent that should be on this list? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time on the channel.